General Gong.
You two again?
It's nice to see you, too.
We have to talk to you. The Kingdom Stone is in danger.
Don't be ridiculous. Nothing gets past my nose.
Will you just listen for a minute?
What is the meaning of this?
We mean no disrespect. We're just
You
trying
heard
to...
what the General said. There's nothing to worry about.
But...
Don't make me repeat myself.
Well, they sound like they know what they're doing. Why don't we just charge up and go home, huh? What do you say?
I don't know. I feel like they're hiding something from us.
It's an ambush!
Follow me.
Hello everyone, welcome to Freedom Planet. This is the second part of my Let's Play and we are here in Relic Maze. One of those levels that I don't actually like that much in terms of level design, but I really like the music. I actually remember using this music in Sonic Memories, my Roblox game, for the cave area. That kind of spoils the second act of this level, but it's fine. It's not like you wouldn't, you know, it's not like you wouldn't see it in this very video, because the way I record these is actually like video per level. So if you're getting confused by all the cutscenes and stuff, which there is gonna be a longest cutscene right after this level. If you are confused by how the cutscenes play out in this Let's Play, I am playing one level per video. So if you like want to see a specific level from this game, I intentionally write the titles in a way that you actually know which level is in which video. That's kind of why the level names are in the title as well. In case you are already playing this game and you just want to see my gameplay of that level. Not like I'm too good at this game either, because I'm kinda shit. I haven't played these levels in ages, and you can tell by my gameplay, especially in the later levels. But it's not so visible in these levels yet because they are pretty easy. Although the enemy placement can get really interesting in this game, I'm not gonna lie. This is our first mini-boss, enemies that aren't just small fries, but aren't the main boss of the level. This guy only appears, I think, here and never after this. Maybe in like another level, I'm not sure, I don't remember, but in this level, this is the only time he appears. There is another card there if you want to collect it, I already have it collected. Also, I wanna ask you guys, if like anyone actually comments under this video, do you guys want to see the extra content in this game? Because there are a few things I could showcase, like the card collections, or that there are time trial exclusive levels in this game that aren't in the story mode. If you actually wanna see that stuff, let me know below, because I'm not gonna make an entire video just for people to not watch them. That's kind of what happened with the extra episodes in my Sonic Let's Plays back in the day, and yeah, like my main Let's Play got, I mean, decent views for a small channel standard, and then the extra episodes were watched by exactly 0 people. Okay, maybe that's a stretch, a few people did watch them, but they weren't as interesting as the main gameplay, so that's why I'm asking here. Also, something to note about this level here, mostly the first act, should I say, because there aren't really acts in this game. I'll just call them acts. But mostly in the first act, you're gonna notice that the level design consists of puzzles after puzzle and then another puzzle afterward. This is kind of why I don't like it that much, because it's a much slower paced level than the previous one. Although we are at the end of it, kind of. But you're gonna see in a second. this doesn't technically count as a cutscene because it's in the middle of the level, and the level design, as you can see, continues right afterwards. So I am free to continue talking shit while it's going. And here's the mini boss, or like the first boss of the first act. You can easily chase this by doing what I'm doing. Just bounce on the spring and then do a cyclone repeatedly, and you defeat the boss. Even in hard mode, you can still do this shit. So yeah, that's a very easily cheesable boss. I don't know why they put the spring there. It makes this boss really goddamn easy. But yeah, we are getting to the second act of this level, in the caves, which has my favorite piece of music in this level. And if you go to the left here, there is a little secret. If you use the dragon boost to go up that small hole here, you can go up here, and there is another card over here. I am not gonna showcase every card location because I quite honestly don't know where every single one is. I kinda just remember a few of them, and I am gonna showcase the ones that I remember, but for the most part I have no idea where all of them are. And here we are in the second level, which, as you can already tell, is much less reliant on puzzle solving and more so on platforming. I really like how this level looks. It kinda reminds me of Hidden Palace in Sonic 3. There are a lot of levels in this game that remind me of Sonic 3, but yeah, I mean that's probably because they most likely took inspiration from that game, right? There is a very glitchy ceiling over there. You can easily just run up that and just get stuck or like glitch out in weird ways. I don't know why they put it there like that, but it's fine. The physics of this game are mostly decent. They do have a few quirks, like that ceiling over there. Also, sorry for pausing the game, but someone was talking to me during recording, and I didn't feel like redoing the Let's Play part of this level. But yeah. Anyway, there are these enemies. You don't really have to bother killing them because they don't really do much. They just drill at one spot. They don't even bother you much. But I kinda just did it anyway, cause why not? There are these yin-yang things. I'm not sure what they do. Actually, I'm not sure what they do part. There are a few collectibles in this game that are entirely pointless, or like almost entirely. For example, there are these blue gems that are everywhere in the level. They kind of act like coins in Mario games or rings in Sonic. They are basically the money. Well, they are almost entirely pointless because unlike in Freedom Planet 2, there are no shops to spend them in this game. Since this game doesn't have hub worlds, you are just going from level to level. There is no shop to actually spend them in. So what ends up happening is that you collect all of these, and pretty much all they do is charge up your energy meter. But you almost never need that either, because the energy meter I can't talk today. The energy meter charges up really fast, and you really don't need the gems to charge it up. Like yeah, they are quite literally pointless. Although when you do collect 100 of them, I think you get an extra life, so I guess that's like one reason to collect them. But there are a few parts in this game where they give you free lives, like multiple of them. There is one section in the final level actually where they give you like 4 or 5 free lives at the beginning of the boss. So I don't really see a reason to actually go out of your way to collect the blue gems, especially when they are mostly in your way. But yeah, from what you see and from the gameplay, this was actually a puzzle room, even though I told you that there aren't gonna be much focus on puzzles in this one. There is still like one puzzle or maybe two, but it's not as much as the first act, so it's a way better level than the first one. And here's Spade, and since it's a cutscene, I'm gonna shut the hell up.
Hey,
so? I needed to find my father's killer. Not like a couple traitors like yourselves would care.
I'd rather be called a traitor than a murderer.
Scarves left us no choice.
And you've left me no choice. Still training, I see.
You want to fight? Come and get it.
I'd love to stay and dance, but Mayor Zhao's got a tight schedule. Besides, if something else is guarding this thing, I'd hate to be around when it wakes up.
You're insane, you know that? You're never gonna get away with it.
We'll see about that.
He'll never make it out.
But we should. Come on!
And this is where the boss begins soon. It's right here. So remember when I told you in the first episode that I have a nitpick about the Cyclone? Well, as you can probably tell, the only way to damage this boss is by hitting its arms and then hitting its eye. There is no other way to damage it. And when you do a normal attack or like an uppercut or anything, you kind of have to make sure you actually hit that target for it to actually count. But since this boss's targets are like really goddamn small, it's really hard to hit. So what ends up happening is that you just end up spamming the Cyclone because it's easier to hit with that attack. And that's my nitpick with the Cyclone in this game. It's not really balanced out for the other attacks to be actually useful for most of the bosses. So you just end up spamming Cyclone for most of them. And that's actually the case in this one as well. And yeah, I'm just gonna like tank all the damage because I'm in casual difficulty and my health recharges. And just do the Cyclone over and over again. There is also a later boss that's also really annoying to hit. Even with the Cyclone, you are never going to use any other attack for that boss. And this one is the same case here. So even though most of the bosses in Freedom Planet 2 are actually easier, even in normal difficulty, most of the difficulty of the first game's bosses comes from the fact that it's hard to hit them, not because they actually do a lot of damage or have crazy combos. The second game has much better bosses in my opinion. They do way crazier combos, especially the later ones, and they are easier to hit, so you actually have to use the other attacks too. Like, you don't have to, but you can actually use the other attacks in the second game to actually deal damage, unlike in this one. So yeah, that's my nitpick about the Cyclone. It's not balanced and you just end up spamming it for like 90% of the bosses. Yeah, that's a problem. Anyway, that was the end of the level, and I am going to showcase the bonus levels from in this episode, which are right here. You are put into this room with this random cube, and you have to like hit it to get a random power up. You can hit it repeatedly until you get what you want, and yeah, and I got a water shield here, so I'm just gonna hit it and it's gonna appear in the next level the next time we play. But that's it for this video. The rest of the video is just gonna be cutscenes, so thank you for watching. See you in the next one.
Made it out.
Your ear!
It's just a scratch. I'm fine.
Well, we better find Torque and get home so I can patch it up.
Well, this stinks. How are we gonna get more money?
We'll think of something. What I really want to know is why Spade is working for Mayor Zhao.
Buttloads of cash?
Well, Zhao might know something about the assassination, but that still doesn't explain what he needs the stone for. I have a bad feeling about all this. What?
Someone's following us.
What do you mean?
Wait, someone with a shield pulled me out of the cave. It must have been her. Sorry about pouncing on ya. Hello? I'm sorry?
Don't be scared. I promise we'll keep you safe.
Are you a dragon?
Yeah.
Can I touch your hair?
Huh?
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, it's okay. I was just surprised is all. Go ahead. I won't hurt you.
It's like a rope.
Yeah,
Maybe we can be friends.
sure.
I'm Mila. What's your name?
Lilac.
That's a pretty name.
Thanks. This is my friend Carol.
Hi. So, thanks for saving me back there. But what are you doing all the way out here? I was playing over here, and then those people came. They're not very nice. I'll say.
You know what? You can come to our secret hideout.
What? Really?
Yeah. Nobody knows where it is except us.
That sounds like fun!
The Kingdom Stone has been taken! Your Excellency! By who? Mayor Zhao. His pilgrimage to the temple was a cover-up.
This is troubling. Zhao may be a buffoon, but I never believed he was capable of this.
A pair of youngsters warned us about the attack. I refuse to listen. I have failed you, Magister.
Don't be hard on yourself, General. I would have been just as skeptical. Tell me, who was it that issued this warning?
Something doesn't smell right.
Well, sorry.
You never smell right. I'm referring to those kids. They know something about this. We have to find them.
Quack.